energy going out, but that same energy is also coming back. So when I shoot the strike out, it's not here and then it's not here and casually comes back. But the same energy I use for bringing it out, I bring it back. So it's here. I shoot it out. So I'm using the energy, I'm bringing this hand back. It's a deliberate motion. It's a deliberate motion going out, just as it is coming back. So I emphasize that motion when I bring it back. I shoot it out, this is coming out, and when I come back, I'm turning my body back. But as I'm turning the body back, the hand comes back into this position. So the body returns to the same position that started from. The hand doesn't come back here, then the body follows. But at the same time, in one unit, the hand comes back. So it comes out and comes back with the same energy that it comes out when I shoot. Okay? It's not strong energy out and then cruising back. Same energy coming back. Okay? A fighting stance. Let me see that energy. Ready? What I'm seeing from both of you is this position here. This is what I want. In this position, look at this. Look at the body from the feet there. It can't be just the upper body. It's this. See this? The torque starts from the ground. I turn into my strike, in the direction of my opponent. It's not already in this position, and I'm just using the arm strength. It's not this. It's coming from here. I turn into it, deliver the power into the opponent, and shoot it back. Turn into it and bring it back. Turn into it and bring it back. Can everybody see that? That's what I'm looking for. Move over. I don't know why everybody likes to get close to the back. I was trying to see. Oh, okay. Ready? Oh. Striking, you're targeting. Target. Ready? What are you punching on your opponent? Okay. Now, you have to visualize correctly. Go to your fighting stance. You're in your fighting stance, and I'm in my fighting stance. Okay? So how are you hitting your opponent? Okay? Do it again. Again. So, now look at this. Move your hand. So when I strike at your solar plexus, look at that. You see a difference? What's the difference between this?
You're coming up on that foot back, foot more.
Look at the distance of the strike.
Yeah. I'm turning, showing it.
Right. You're stopping your strike right here, but you're using me as a target. So if you stop here, that means your opponent has to be here. So the point that I'm making is, you can relax your stance. Come over here, quick. If you're in a fighting stance, it's because go to a fighting stance. You don't stand in a fighting stance here so that you can hit your opponent. Once you're in a fighting stance, you're at a distance where you have to engage your opponent. So my proper engagement is foot to foot. Remember I told you, when I put the foot, that's when I can hit. So when I make the strike on my opponent, drop his hand down. Now I can hit. But if I'm practicing this, am I training myself to fight? Why?
It's not actually trying to actually hit him.
Right, so I have to practice my full extension. Because once I'm foot to foot, this is when I'm engaging from a long distance. Unless I'm this close to my opponent. But why would I be in a fighting stance this way to hit here? You understand what I'm saying? So because I'm in a fighting stance, what's a fighting stance? I'm at this distance. I'm actually further back. But once I engage, I'm at this distance. And when I'm in a fighting stance, I'm working on engaging. So I may go here, foot to foot, put your guard back up. I may go here, foot to foot. Now I'm at my 12 foot to foot for 12 inches, and then I hit. But I won't start off here because he'll kill me before I'm here. So I have to engage. So when you're practicing this movement, you have to visualize your target. And you have to go into your target. You can't practice this, what, a short punch, but you're in a long range fighting stance. You see what I'm saying? If I'm in a long range fighting stance, I have to shoot my strikes from a distance. Whether I use a front hand or a rear hand, but it has to go from a distance. If I practice a front hand going, go to a fighting stance. Look at this. So when I practice a front hand, I have to practice going out. Because these are the movements that I'm using in fighting. I just practice this. I'm not training myself to fight here. You have to deal with actual facts. The fact is I have to move in if I'm going to execute this type of movement. Same way if I shoot this, I have to extend that hand. That hand has to extend. Okay? So understand that when you're making these movements, you can go back there. So when you practice that reverse punch, you have to extend. Go out and back. Out and back. Out and back. Okay? Left fighting stance. Come on. Relax.
When you came with that inside strike, like when you pull that inside strike, it's like this, it's like this.
Okay.
And I was wondering, in my mind, I was wondering why. That's why I looked at it.
That's probably my natural position of my body. But the foot is actually going flat down.
Okay.
But my foot may curl up, but everybody's foot not going to do that.
Yeah.
And it's not necessary. Actually, the foot should be straight down this way. But it's probably due to the amount of torque that I'm putting in, which when I put that torque in, most of my weight is going to the outside of my foot. Okay, fighting position. Hey. Oh. This is better, Ross. Oh. 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 Don't pose it. Shoot it out. Out and back. You snap at this on the end. Snap. We're going out. Bang and back. Bang and back. Ready. Oh. 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 What's your target? Okay, but you have to punch to your shoulder blades up. If your hand is coming up here, then that's telling me you're punching to the chest. So you have to target accurately. You should be coming downward into it. So when you picture your opponent, picture it on your body level. Ready? Snap that hand, shoot it up, and like recoil back when it comes back. Out, recoil back. Ready? What I'm getting from you is you're getting this type of motion. Something like this. What I want from you is this. She did it recoil. Snaps on the end, and on the end, it's snapping back. So it's ding, 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 not this. This is going through the motion. But I want to see the actual strike when it comes out and snap and pull back into the body. Ready? Come back to the center of the chest. Come right on line on the center. You should shoot off the center and then come back on line on the center. Ready? Switch your stance. Same thing on the opposite side. So you're going to go from here, in this position. Make sure the body turn, this snap, and it comes back. Out, and then coming back. Same energy it has going out, it's shooting back at the same energy. So I go here. Same energy going out, and it comes back with the same amount of energy, if not more. If you stand that way, you're taking away from your torque because your body is already positioned in this manner here. So now all you can do is arm pump. So in order to have a torque, you have to have a compression first. So that I angle the body this way and then turn into it so I can have the torque. Turn into it. I don't start off in this position because I have nothing to turn now. Remember, toe to heel, move this foot back over here. Right there. You turn this to a 45-degree angle. Remember, the toe to heel on the line, toe and heel, feet 45, and then you're turning into it. Turn into it, and come back to the 45. Turn into it, and come back. I don't start off in this position here. Because now I have nothing to turn into it. Okay, ready? Snap that strike. Let that hand come out. That target, what's your target? You can't punch at chest level and then say that you're punching down here. It has to be right and exact when you make that movement. Hey.
You hit into the gut. Hit.
Fire all the way back to that position. It doesn't fire back to here and then casually move back the rest of the way. It comes all the way back here and then complete. Not and then casually back. It comes all the way back. Ready?
Hit it.
All the way back.
Hit it.
Power.
Back as fast as I.
That's it, girl. You need it. And relax.
I see what you're doing.
Huh?
I see what you're doing. I was watching what he was doing. He's focused more on twisting his shoulders instead of twisting his core. Remember when you came into class, we had you standing square. I see what you was doing now. I'm laughing because I saw where your compression comes from your twist
Right.
So he's not twisting this front ankle, he's only twisting his back.
The whole body works in unity, remember that. The whole body works in unity. So when the feet start off at a 45-degree angle in this position, it turns. The whole body turns into it. The whole body turns into it. So when I turn into the strike, my body is going into its position. And depending on the distance that I'm trying to reach, the body will turn into more. Left fighter stance. Left fighter stance. Shoot the front hand. And as you shoot the front hand, the foot steps out. So we're just going to do a false step. So when you step out slightly, don't bring the rear leg up. Just use a false step. You just use a false step and bring the left hand out. Coming back to the original position. So we're shooting it out and back. Out and back. Right. Ready? What part of the fist are you hitting with? First two up. Ready? Make sure you bend your knees slightly. Ready? Watch the angle of your body because you're exposing too much of the center line. So if I'm in front of you, I'm going to take that. So let me turn the body